Okay, fair warning. This is going to get properly nerdy. But you don't have to understand query fan out, retrieval systems, RAG, reciprocal rank fusion, or any of the other shit I'm about to talk about to use Darwin. The important part is that we do. Darwin's been in development for more than a year. And the whole thing started when I realized AI search was not behaving like the traditional Google search. Traditional SEO is always simple. Somebody types a keyword, Google ranks a whole bunch of pages, you try to be one of them. One query, one ranking, one result set. Modern search is very different. Google has already talked about something called query fan out. Basically, somebody asks one question and the system breaks that question into multiple related searches behind the scenes, researches different parts of the problem, retrieves information from different sources, and use all that to build an answer. That changes SEO. Let's say somebody in Raleigh has a pipe under their driveway collapse, and that gravel starts washing into the road. Traditional SEO says, culvert contractor in Raleigh, North Carolina. Build a page, optimize it, hope they rank. But today the customer can say to an AI, the pipe under my driveway collapsed and every time it rains, gravel washes into the road. Who around Raleigh can fix that? The system might research culvert replacement, driveway washout repair, residential drainage, collapsed drainage pipes, erosion repair, stormwater contractors, and many other related searches. The customer asks one question. The system will investigate the problem from many directions. So now the goal is not to rank for the exact phrase somebody typed. The goal is to keep being relevant as the search system moves around the entire problem. That's one of the main ideas behind Darwin. Traditional SEO thinks in keywords. Darwin thinks in search territory. Let's take the culvert installation again. You have the service itself, then culvert replacement, culvert repair, driveway culverts, drainage pipes. Then customer problems like standing water, collapsed pipes, driveway washouts, overflowing dishes. Then the questions. What size culvert do I need? What does replacement cost? Do I need a permit? Who installs them? Then you have locations, materials, pricing, urgency, storm damage. Many different ways somebody might describe the exact same need. And that forms a search graph. Customers can enter that search graph from almost anywhere. They don't even need to know the correct industry term anymore. They do not have to know what a culvert is, actually. They can say the pipe under my driveway collapsed. They don't have to know what forestry mulching is. They can say, I need these small trees and brush cleared without damaging my property. Modern search can translate the customer's language into the service they actually need. Darwin builds coverage across both sides of that translation. The technical term, the customer term, the symptom, the problem, the service, the question, the location. That increases what I call a retrieval surface area. A normal contractor website might have home, about, services, gallery, contact. Maybe drainage is mentioned somewhere. Maybe culverts appear in a bullet point. That gives a search system like Google or ChatGPT extremely small number of reasons to retrieve that company. Now compare that with a site containing legitimate coverage around all the aforementioned criteria and the questions that the customers actually ask. Those are not just more keywords. Those are retrieval surfaces, more ways for the business to enter the search process. Now we get to Reciprocal Rank Fusion, or RRF. RRF is a ranking method that takes multiple different ranked result sets and combines them into one stronger final ranking. The important part is that it rewards repeated relevance. Instead of only caring who ranked number one in one search, it gives value to sources that keep appearing near the top across multiple searches. So imagine a system runs 5 searches around one customer problem. A Darwin client may rank number 1, number 3, number 5, number 2, number 4. A competitor may rank number 1 once and doesn't show at all for other searches. Traditional SEO might look at the first search and say the competitor won, but across the entire problem, the Darwin client will always keep appearing. That search system keeps running in the same business. That's what I call coverage density. RRF demonstrates why repeated relevance across multiple searches matters so much. Darwin is built to create that relevance, and it does it through a feedback loop. Search, find, build, rank, repeat. Darwin looks at real search demand. It finds where the website is missing legitimate coverage. It understands that intent. It confirms the business actually provides that service or serves that area. Then it builds the right resource. Sometimes that's a new page. Sometimes it expands an existing page. Sometimes it's a location, a customer question, or a specific problem that people are searching for. The goal is not more pages. The goal is legitimate search territory. Then Darwin sees what happens, finds the next opportunity, and does that again. And it does this on a 15-minute cycle, 24/7. That's the self-evolving part. Anybody can generate 10,000 pages with AI now. That's not impressive. Darwin's not spraying AI garbage across a domain or swapping city names into the same paragraph 500 times. There's a massive difference between manufacturing pages and building search infrastructure. One is noise, and the other compounds. A normal website may launch 20 pages and have basically the same website 3 years later. Darwin keeps expanding wherever real search demand justifies it. So 6 months down the road, your competitor's not competing against the same website you launched at launch. They're competing against that site plus every legitimate search opportunity Darwin has found since then. One website sits still. The other keeps accumulating search territory. And that's the bigger idea. Search is becoming conversational, more contextual, more multi-step, and more retrieval-driven. One customer question can become multiple searches, multiple result sets, multiple retrieval decisions, and eventually one answer. So being relevant across the entire problem matters more than ever. Search has changed, so websites had to change with it. And that's Darwin. Search, find, build, rank, repeat.